Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Ghost in the Shell. This movie is directed by Rupert Sanders, and this is an adaptation of the anime Ghost in the Shell movie. The movie is mostly starring Scarlett Johansson, and there's many others to the cast as well, but it mostly focuses on Scarlett Johansson, and she's playing Major. Okay, now before in this world, you had these people who are pretty much living machines, I guess you could say. A lot of people in this world have robotic bodies, and some even have robotic minds. They have their consciousness downloaded on these chips, and they pretty much live their lives as regular people. Everybody pretty much has some kind of a copy of I could just say robotic body now. Is this the norm? It's pretty much started off like people just getting limbs or stuff like that. And just, people got an overall body. They get a new one anytime they want to. That's the world they live in now. It's the future. And then you have Major, who's different than everybody else because she still has her brain. She still has her biological brain, which she has from her previous body. And in this movie here, she's finding out about her past, and that she also found out that people who turned her into what she is lied to her. And she's trying to find out the truth and find out how she connected to the person who's hacking all these people. And that's pretty much what the movie's all about. Now this is not the Ghost in the Shell anime. I mean, they took a lot of scenes from that, but they changed it in a lot of different ways. So before I get into the good stuff, I'm gonna start off with the bad. The bad part is because they made a lot of changes in this movie to certain characters, especially the Major. It doesn't have the same impact or the same feel. See, in the anime, Major didn't really care about her past that much. She didn't focus on it. It wasn't like a big deal to her. Like, she might have some memories. She has some memories of the past, but she didn't focus on that. She said, "This is who I am now. This is what I do now. So I'm just going to do my job." And in that world, in that anime, there was an entity who was controlling people and hacking people, trying to get her pretty much her attention. And you find out why, and you find out what's going on there and how they connected. But they changed it up. They changed it up here, trying to make it a little more personal, gave her more of a backstory, which she didn't really have, and they tried to explain why she was the way she was. So this movie I tried to explain certain things, which was not necessary. It tried so instead of just having there was this guy named Batu, who is a cybernetic man too. He also must have his whole body pretty much cybernetic, even his eyes. And in the anime, he had these special type of glass goggle eyes. But in the movie, he didn't have them. He just had regular eyeballs. So I was thinking, oh well. But then they had to explain why he got them and how he got them, which was unnecessary. Like, why? I don't know. And another problem with this movie right here was the fact that it didn't really focus on any other characters, so you didn't really care about anybody else on the team. So you didn't really get to know them. It didn't even have a bigger part in the movie. So you just, even when it did something, you didn't really care about it, or if anything happened to them, you didn't really care about them either. So it just, oh, okay. Pacing was a little bit slow at times, and even though the action sequences looked good, you didn't really care because it was because it was so dragged out, I guess. I mean, this movie was like a copy of a movie, and they changed things, but changed a whole lot of things. So since they changed stuff, it didn't have the same meaning or the same impact that it did from the original. So this is just it's like a bad copy of something that was better. I couldn't help it compare it to the original because that's what it's based off of. And it did take a lot of shots from the original movie and had them in the movie, which looked good, but it didn't have the same meaning to it, so I didn't really care about it as much. I mean, yeah. And nobody's acting performance really stood out to me. Scarlett Johansson didn't really bring nothing to the table that maybe blew my mind. So she really could be played by anybody. Really, I wouldn't have cared. Would not have cared. I mean, I understand why she was there because she's a big name and she probably bring people to the table. But She didn't do anything that was so special to make me say, wow, she owned that role. Not really. Yeah. So let's move on to the good stuff. The good stuff is visually, this movie is amazing. It looks fantastic to look at. From all the special effects, looked fantastic. Scarlett Johansson looked like the character. She looked good. And there were some sequences that I actually did kind of enjoy. There was a scene with the head guy. I can't think of his name right now. Who was he had a scene where he about to get taken out, and he managed to stand up face to people by himself. It was a cool scene to look at. I enjoyed that. And even though they took stuff from the movie, too, those shots didn't look great. Because the movie is visually stunning, but it doesn't have the same heart or the same feel or the same depth as the anime, so it makes it lack at the same time, too. Yeah. So, overall, I can really agree. I'm giving it a C-. I'm the only reason I'm giving it a C- just because of the how visually how it looked. Other than that, it would be a D. But leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this movie right here, The Ghost in the Shell. Did you enjoy it? Did you love it? Did you have fun watching it? Or not? Leave your comments down below. But again, don't take my word for it. Go see it for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy and have fun watching it too. Hopefully. I hope you do. If you're planning on going and seeing it. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say in my dreams and in my life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.